Reduce your carbon footprint. Reduce your carbon footprint. Paul Pastore.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests, and my fellow Americans, I have made a pledge to reduce the size of my carbon footprint and my reliance on foreign petroleum products. And I would like to challenge each and every one of you here this evening to join me in that quest. I was inspired to take that pledge after hearing a wonderful speech by Area Governor Tudor Melville, who talked about the benefits of driving an electric car, the Tesla. He said that Tesla was building charging stations along Route 66 so you could drive across the country, in other areas of Arizona, and particularly in Cordes Junction, so you could charge your car when you drive to Flagstaff and Sedona. Initially, I was skeptical. I thought, Cordes Junction? Who would want to stop in Cordes Junction? What's in Cordes Junction? Hasn't everyone already bought one of those wind chimes at Arcasante? And the hippies that used to make those wind chimes, they've moved away. They're selling real estate and practicing law. But I went into a Tesla dealer and I took a test drive, and I was so impressed with the features of that car that I put a deposit on one. Tudor's older Tesla requires stops in Cordes Junction to recharge, but the 2015 Teslas come with a 250-mile extension cord. You simply plug it into the back of the car, plug it into any electrical outlet, you drive where you're going, press a pedal, and it automatically retracts the cord, just like a vacuum cleaner. Tudor's older Tesla is lubricated using water, but the new Teslas require no petroleum products whatsoever. They're lubricated using a hose, water. But it's not just any hose. It's that special crinkly hose you see advertised on TV all the time. This is 250 miles of hose. You screw it into the back of the car. Any water spigot, you turn it on, it expands. You turn it off, it contracts. But it comes with a warning. If your hose stays expanded for more than 4 hours, you should take it to see a doctor. Or your Tesla dealer. My fellow Toastmasters, we live in Arizona. You know that Arizona has over 300 days of sunshine a year. Tesla now has the ability to take that power of the sun and turn it into clean green energy to propel that car. When you buy a 2015 Tesla, you're given 4 solar hats. You simply remove the T-top of the car, plug these in, and you're using sunlight rather than petroleum products and reducing your carbon footprint. Can you imagine going into a fine dining establishment in Sedona wearing one of these hats? What do you think people will think? There's somebody that went to school at NAU. And probably drives a Tesla. How many here have ever been to Palm Springs? If you've been to Palm Springs and headed west, you've been through the Banning Pass. You've seen hundreds of huge wind turbines. Tesla now has that same technology to take the power of the wind and turn it into energy to drive those vehicles and reduce your carbon footprint. When you buy a 2015 Tesla, you're given 4 mini wind turbines. You simply roll the windows down of the car, plug these in, and just like the pig on the insurance commercial. You're using wind power to drive those cars and reduce your carbon footprint. No more carpool lanes. You're probably wondering right now, could there possibly be Any other features of the 2015 Tesla? Is that what you're wondering, my fellow Toastmasters?
Yes!
There are! For example, it has independent hydraulics on all the wheels. Let's assume you're at a light. You look next to you. There's one of those pompous Prius owners. You know how they can give you that glower like, I'm driving a hybrid and you're not. You flip on the front hydraulic and the front of the car will hop up and down. Toggle to the back of the car will jump up and down. Just like a bucking bronco, you can jump the right side of the car, jump the left side of the car, sending them the message that the electric vehicle, the Tesla, is the vehicle of the future to reduce the size of your carbon footprints. And the final feature I want to share with my fellow Toastmasters this evening, I know you're going to find exciting. Tesla has the ability to turn recreational marijuana into power. If you don't mind my asking, how many this evening are smoking recreational marijuana? Besides Michael Desiderio. How do you think he wins those contests anyway? You simply put a little marijuana in the dash, turn it on. It's like a cigarette lighter, and you're using weed power rather than petroleum products to reduce your carbon footprint. Just this evening, Area Governor Tudor Melville told me when he gets his new 2015 Tesla, he'll no longer have to stop in Cordish Junction to recharge, but he might want to stop there to get some munchies. My fellow Toastmasters, I want to challenge each and every one of you this weekend to go into your Tesla dealer, take a test drive, and if at all possible, put a deposit on that car so that we as Toastmasters in District 3, we as Arizonans, and most importantly, we as Americans can reduce the size of our carbon footprints. Mr. Contest Chair.